Well, the dry weather has necessitated us to start feeding cubes and/or hay. We're going to do both today. I hate to get started this early in the year, but the cattle are just about out of grass. I'm going to try something new today. I got a bag of Distiller's dried grains to try to see how the cattle like that. I've never fed these before, but a lot of guys do and have great success with it. When my hay forks are not in use, parked here in the shop, I like to keep a pool noodle on them because when we first started doing YouTube videos, my wife ran into that, not seeing it. It's really hard to see, and I have run into it a time or two as well, so I keep this pool noodle on. But we got to start feeding hay today, so pool noodles come off, cattle get fed. So let's get to work. First order of business is to attach a trash bin to the front end hay forks to serve as a depository for the net wrap. Otherwise, my cab will be full of net wrap or it'll be scattered all across the field. The prolonged drought we've been in requires me to start feeding some hay. This is not the earliest I've ever had to feed hay, but in a normal year, I usually don't start feeding hay until November or December. This year, of course, is not normal. I've had the round bale feeders turned upside down for the summer. It keeps from rusting so much on the bottom side, but it's time to turn them back over and put them around the hay. I won't put the bale unroller on the back of the tractor until I start feeding hay every day. Hopefully, that's not until another month or two passes by. In the meantime, we'll just use the rear fork. When I stepped out of the tractor at the bale yard, I happened to spy a case knife on the ground that I had lost at least 15 years ago. It's just a fluke that I saw it. Makes me wonder if the lifetime warranty is still good. First time we've fed cubes this summer or fall, so these calves don't know what's going on yet, but the cows know it is. I believe the dried distiller grain pellets are a real hit with my cows. They seem to love them this morning. You can see how my cows have reached through the fence as far as the fence would let them go to get a few bites of the green forage that's growing along the side of the road. That doesn't exist in their pasture anymore. Fro Chick still wants to eat out of my hand every day. I keep a baggie full of range cubes in the gator just for her. I don't mind admitting that I've gotten a little sentimental in my old age. As dry as it's been this summer, I've experienced a few summers that have been drier. But I'm certain that nothing compares to the drought years of the early 1950s, which my father talked about all of his life. He had both dairy and beef cattle and said that there were times when there was absolutely no forage available. So he would go out every morning and cut down a tree so the cows would have at least green leaves to eat. When they heard the chainsaw start, they would stampede toward the sound. Well, there's number 139 that had the calf 2 days ago. Looks like she has had one side sucked out this morning, but there's no telling where she's got that baby hidden. I can't see it anywhere across the spring here. But not to worry, she'd be bawling for it. Her udder would look more full than it is. The area right around the spring down here at the creek place seems to be the only place left that has any green color to it. Evidently, it's no good unless you get it all over your face. Even the park area along the creek is brown. As I've heard all my life, only when the well's dry do we know the worth of water. Well, we finally got a little rain. The grass, as you can see, even has a bit of a greenish tint to it. So let's call it a day.